Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to my channel, and this is your year ahead video for 2025. Before we start, I want to very quickly show you these. This is a book me and my sister co-wrote. My sister also has a channel, Mind's Eye and Inspiration. It's an introduction to mediumship. It's available on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below. Also in the description below, my partner has an Etsy channel and he does football paintings. So as well as paintings, he's got these kind of things. Obviously Christmas around the corner. All different football clubs. You've got Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City and Notts County there. So there we go. A link in the description below again for my partner's Etsy channel. So Sagittarius, let's pull some cards. We're going to do 2 rows of 6. Each card will be a month. So obviously we'll have January to June and then July to December. So let's see what 2025 is going to hold for you, Sagittarius. And that's January. The 3 of Wands. 3s are about advancing forward. It's time to create something that you've had an idea about. So January sees you already planning to start creating. So you start off 2025, Sagittarius, with ideas buzzing around your head already, ready to start those ideas. Not just thinking them, but ready to advance forward, ready to take the first steps, ready to get going for what 2025 has to hold for you. Again, another 3. So January, February sees you. This could be work. This could be something you've created. This could be to do with money, finances. Because we've got the 3 of Wands there and we've got that 3 of Pentacles. And March sees you going for it. He's throwing that wand up in the air. So January, February, you're definitely in the planning and creation stage. You're getting lots of things going. This definitely seems to be with work. If you're planning to change your job, if you're planning to become self-employed, it looks like 2025 is the year for you. All these cards are coming out so far are to do with wands, which are to do with, like I say, work, creativity. So 2025 for you, Sagittarius, we're really seeing you working towards your passion, working towards what you want. You are going for it. January, February, you're planning it. You're putting things in motion. March, we see you starting those plans. We see you jumping for joy. We see you taking action. April, you have the Strength card. It may be that when you get these plans into motion in March, it may be a little bit more difficult. It may take all your strength. You may have to put a lot of hours in. And April, we see you already feeling a bit tired already. Perhaps you're doing this alongside your normal job. So we see you in March putting those plans into fruition, taking the first steps. Taking action. April, we see you needing a bit of strength. You're tired. You're working hard. You're putting a lot of time in. What we're going to do is get another pack of cards and just pull another one on there. The Hanged Man. Pause. So we're saying about you putting more time in, and then you've got the Hanged Man come out. There may be some delays. So don't be surprised that you will come across a few delays and things, which, like I say, makes you tired. It creates you needing to be this more strength. So March, when you start putting these plans into action and you start actually taking action, you may find that you have some sort of delays. You may find that your plans do take a little bit more time than you realised. But I do feel that, you know, it's still a positive card. We have possible pause. We have possible delays around March, April time. But that's not going to stop you. May, we've got the Hierophant. There you are again. Those steps, taking the action that you need. You'll possibly need to get someone else involved, get someone to help support you, get some sort of information or guidance. But you're really happy with yourself and you're really taking steps forward. Whatever your plans are in January, February, so far the cards coming out can see that it takes up most of the first half of next year. We've got up to May and it's still engrossed in this situation. You start off the year with your ideas, you're advancing forward, you're getting plans and going. It's not till March before things really get into swing, but then you're tired, you need a bit of strength in April because it's taken up a lot of your time. But May, you may need to get somebody else involved, you may need to get some help or support, you may need to take some sort of advice. It may be to do with this, it may not. So just look out for that extra support that you need in May. June, people are coming together. If you're single, Sagittarius, June, look at that, the Two of Cups. Two people coming together. Let's pull the cards over so you can see them a little bit better. Could be a relationship, could be a business partnership. But for those single Sagittarius, you could be getting married in June. This is some sort of commitment. This is two people coming together, blending their energies together. Again, it could be somebody helping you with work. This whole thing could be a continuation of work. But these are general readings and they'll resonate with people in different ways. For others, that could be relationship. So Sagittarius, 2025 for you sees plans, it sees things coming to fruition, sees ideas actually taking shape. July, the Seven of Wands, needing a bit more inner strength. You are tired again in July. You need a bit more oomph from all these colours here. All the chakra colours. July sees you sitting back and saying, wow, I've come halfway through the year and look at how far I've come. Look at what I've done. July, you need to sit and take stock again as you recover yourself, as you build your energy up, because it's a tiring year, Sagittarius, and we know you're someone that doesn't sit still anyway. You're someone that keeps on the move. August, the Knight of Wands. You're really building your foundations. You're really going for it. You're pushing these plans again. This is about plans. So even though the first half of the year was to do with plans and creating, here you are again in August, building on that success, building on those plans. You've built up some good foundations now. It's showing the foundations. And you are pushing them hard. September, the Two of Swords. Some sort of decision, but it's a decision that you have to take time to think about. It's not a decision that you can just jump into lightly. September sees you now having to make a decision that's affecting other people. So it's a difficult decision to make because it's not just you that is involved in this. October, another sword card, the King of Swords. Again, this is about you wanting to speak to somebody else, wanting to take some sort of advice. I feel there could be some sort of fallout with somebody around this time. Swords often indicate that. So September, October, just look around relationships. It can be friends, family, something like that. Maybe that you need to talk to somebody. You're making a decision. You could be upsetting somebody. So it may be that you just need to speak to somebody and take some advice, get a third party involved, get somebody to just clear the air between you. So September and October sees you taking advice, sees you speaking to somebody, sees you making a decision, sees it's something to do with somebody else. Could be some sort of arguments around this time as well. November, the Eight of Wands. Things are starting to come together again now. You're reflecting. We've got this boundless energy coming in here. And you are working hard now. You feel like you've been through a bit of a difficult time. It seems that September and October has sort of drained you, and you're building up that energy again. You're needing a bit of strength again. 8s can also be strength. You've been busy from all the building up you've done at the first half of the year. Building things up. And then we come to September and October, possible arguments and dealing with people. It's tired you out again. Lots of energy work needed for next year. There's at least 3 times next year where you're having to look at your strength and your energy. April, August and November. So look out for that, Sagittarius. Look after your energy. You can do chakra meditations, chakra clearing, things like that. So a really busy but tiring year for you in 2025. But you're building on ideas. You're building on plans. You're creating what you've always wanted to create. So lovely year for you. Creating what you want to create. Working hard. Wow. And there we go. December, the Temperance. You getting what you deserve. You transforming your life. December, it's almost like it comes to a completion. It's like the whole of next year is like one big circle. And when we get to December, you're sitting there happy with yourself. You can look back and see what you've created, and you've created something throughout the year. You've got plans going. You've taken advice, you've moved forward. You've got all the foundations sorted. You've got them going again in August. You get through this September, October, needing a bit of support, having to make a decision. November, you're building up your energy again, going for it again, building up your strength. But December, you're really happy, and you look back, you're happy with the transition and the changes that you've made throughout the year. You can sit there in December and you can finally see how far you've come, what you've done. You've changed. You're a different person by the time you get to December. But you're proud of yourself. You're happy with yourself. And you deserve it. So a lovely year for you, Sagittarius. You're building on successes. You are creating. Don't forget the description below. My sister's channel, Mind's Eye Inspiration. The book available on Amazon that me and my sister have co-wrote, and my partner's Etsy channel with all the football things. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.